This is David Trungale from TraderTours.com/golf. Here is some footage of myself from the gym, and I wanted to make a video about this because I do believe there is a connection between strength, flexibility, and the game of golf. A lot of different opinions out there, but I figured I would show you some exercises that may help your golf game and also reflect on this interesting subject. So right off the bat, is fitness necessary? Is it required to play great golf? The answer is no. There are plenty of golfers that are seemingly out of shape that can shoot great scores. However, on the left we have the number one golfer in the world currently, Dustin Johnson, and myself on the right as I've continued to work out and try and build lean muscle and lower my body fat a bit. The advantage of having more of an athletic frame is you can get into some positions that are more optimal for creating club head speed and making a more efficient golf swing. So a lot of the guys out there on tour right now, I think it's fair to say that if you're stronger, if you're leaner, if you're more flexible, that it does bring a certain aspect to the course that will represent an advantage, but don't think that fitness is the end all. With that in mind, let's go on to show you some of the exercises that I like to do. Alright, so here I am doing some push-ups, a phenomenal exercise you can do at the gym or at home. Works out the chest, triceps, but also the core, which is a key muscle area for golf. And I like to try and tuck my elbows in and feel like I'm really contracting the lats. So here I am in my apartment doing some speed reps as well. So I do like to mix it up, but the main thing is that you are trying to work on your form. And speaking of contracting the lats, here I am doing pull-ups, which really works out the back muscles quite nicely. The exercises I do, I'm focusing on building strength, of course, but these also will burn body fat. And you can do pull-ups outside at a public park. I like mixing up the grip to shock the muscles and target things a little bit differently. If you don't have the strength to do pull-ups, you can certainly do lateral pull-downs on a cable or machine like you see right here, where I am doing indoors at the gym. Now, of course, we cannot leave out crunches or sit-ups. Those certainly target the abdominal region. And think about Gary Player here, one of the all-time greats, known for doing roughly 1,000 sit-ups a day. Pretty amazing. Of course, what I'm doing here is a variation of a sit-up. You can see me driving my elbow to the outside of my opposite knee to try and work out the obliques. So I'm a big fan of variety and mixing things up. Just, of course, make sure that you do the opposite side to maintain balance and consistency. That way you're not working out only one side of your torso, or obliques, I should say. And here I am doing squats, a tremendous exercise. You have to remember when you're playing golf, your feet are the only point of contact with the ground. So this will really work out your lower body. I'm trying to keep the weight deep into my heels and really open up my hips. That way I am minimizing the stress on my back when I do this. I think cardio is a key for maintaining a healthy lifestyle and staying lean. Now, once again, we have different goals. I understand that. So if you are trying to bulk up and build muscle mass, you're probably better suited to do HIIT training or high intensity intervals and then spend most of your time lifting weights. It's interesting because KJ Choi, who has won millions of dollars in his tour career, was actually a power lifter. But again, I'm doing cycling here because it's low impact on the joints. I like that a lot. Swimming is also very low impact on the joints, a great workout if you're pushing yourself hard. But you can also certainly go outside and take a brisk walk or do jogging uphill as well. Now, we certainly do not want to forget to stretch. I like to stretch both before and after my workouts. There are a lot of different stretches that you can look up on your own. Just make sure you're not doing anything that's painful. I like this one for myself because, again, it really helps me feel like I'm becoming more flexible for my golf turn, where I'm driving the elbow to the knee and torquing in the opposite direction. This is a great exercise for building your arm strength, specifically the triceps. I'm doing push downs on the cable. Notice very slow and controlled reps, and I am on my knees so that I can really isolate the momentum and mitigate any unnecessary body movements. This exercise is highly underrated in my opinion, the farmer's walk. Just check out the list of muscles that it targets. It really works out almost everything. Lower body, upper body, your core, your traps. Not to mention you'll feel a very nice burn in the forearms and increase your grip strength. So just walk around, and I like to use different variations with the weight. And again, you could do this outside on your own with a cheap set of dumbbells. And finally, some closing points here. If at any point you are exercising and feel pain, it is very important to stop. Try a different exercise. You can limit your range of motion or just simply take off time. I remember when I had an issue with my AC joint, I literally stopped bench pressing for over 6 months. But when I did push-ups or military press, I felt no pain whatsoever, so those served as a really nice substitute. Do not compromise your form in exchange for lifting heavier weights. So I've already talked about this. You do not want to become injured or tear a muscle or do anything that's going to screw up your golf game. The best workout is the one that you will actually do. What do I mean by that? Well, if you really despise biking and you don't want to jump on a bike for a half hour or 1 hour, any movement's better than none. Maybe that's a 10-minute brisk walk a day. You have to know your own boundaries, and people are motivated in different ways, so you just have to really figure out what works best for you. Do a variety of exercises. I think that personally, combining weight training and cardio will achieve the athletic build that best suits you for golf. And of course, try to join a gym. It's more versatile. They're going to have more equipment. But if you cannot, just understand that you can still greatly benefit from workouts at home. It might require some creativity, but again, just invest in some dumbbells, and there's plenty of body weight exercises you can do. Running outside, all sorts of options for getting in shape. So I hope this video helped you. Thank you so much for watching. David Trungale here from TraderTours.com/golf, signing off.